Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Queen's Guard allegedly deflected Ikpi and Gospel tires as Simi gave them a run for their gods. Now, the report we are hearing, if the information is true, is that Gospel and Blublo had gone to the royal mansion to go and have a meeting with Olori Naomi. Now, this meeting they went there to have, as it is alleged, has to do with the land where precious stone was discovered. Now, under the circumstances where your own king, the love of your life, as you people continue to say, is having this kind of, problems with Olori Naomi. And you guys, you are very much aware of, the risks that is, the inherent risks as it has to do with your tradition and culture and all of that. Now, one would have expected that your number one priority would be to try and fix things between them, to try and drop back or step backward a little, so that just maybe this woman will begin to listen to reason and all of that. No, not these women. No. They said they actually visited the royal manor to talk about the land where precious stone was discovered. Now, why did they go to talk about that land? You do know that only recently we heard that Oni of Ife closed the contract, the business between the mining company and, them, that is the Oni of Ife. And they said he signed everything to Olori Naomi. Now, this is not even strange to me. I don't even see it as a gift, because from when they got married, they said one of the things that Kabiyesi had promised Olori Naomi was that he would bring Herald ministry down to Ile Ife, and he will build a big cathedral or a big church for that ministry, and he will build a resort center for Olori Naomi. But if you have been following the trend, you know that shortly after they got married, pressure was mounted on Olori Naomi, because at the time, Kabiyesi needed a son, an heir, okay? Now, as God will have it, the first year, the boy didn't come. Naomi was expectant. The second year, the boy came, Tadenikawo, and everybody was happy. Shortly after Tadenikawo came, they started having problems. As a matter of fact, they even started having problems when Tadenikawo was pregnant. And that was why Olori Naomi went back to Akure when Oni sent people to go and beg her, telling her that Tade is all we should be looking at. So now Naomi came back. When Naomi came back, they still started having problems because there were so many women involved in the life of the Oni of Ife. That did not help the marriage at all. Things went bad, from bad to worst, until a time when Naomi thought she couldn't do it again, and Naomi left, right? Okay, now, when Olori Naomi left, 9 months after Naomi left, Oni did not go for Naomi, and later Oni started going for Naomi. Now, with Oni of Ife running against time to try and please Olori Naomi, Oni of Ife, bought a land for that ministry, for the resort, for the prayer resort that Olori Naomi dreamt of building right there in Ile-Ife. That land. They said the land was in contention when that oil well thing came. Whites were making so much trouble that I don't want to bore you with that story anymore. Oni offered them the same land, they refused. They said they wanted their own share. They wanted filling stations, which Oni gave to them. At that time, they didn't know that running a filling station is not a small thing. But eventually, we heard that this land that was offered to them, they refused. Oni collected the land back, prepared the papers, and as God will have it, that's where the precious stone lies. Now, after Oni of Ife, they said they have signed closed the business on the mining, and they signed it off to Olori Naomi. Oloris, they said they cried, they felt so bad and all of that. But now, the sharp ones, they felt Oni of Ife was still in the palace, in the royal mansion, because Oni was in Lagos that time. They said they now came that afternoon to meet with Olori Naomi, because they had a discussion to have with Olori Naomi. Now, Nami has cameras. They say Nami was actually inside. Nami had seen them as they alighted from the car. They will come and sign something. They said Nami saw them. And Nami immediately called the security, telling them that she's not seeing any of them. They shouldn't come anywhere near her. So when they told them that Nami does not want to see them, they now left their car. Like that, they got up, came out of their car, and they were like, "Who the hell is Nami to say he doesn't want to see them? Who the hell is this? Who the hell is that?" So they were walking from this first gate where they parked their car. According to what we are hearing, that the car was not properly parked, to the second gate where they will be able to talk to Nami on the telephone before they enter. They said that was how guards, Nami's guard, went and deflected their tires because they were not well parked. They say wahala. They say wahala was not a small thing in the palace. So in the royal mansion, that they were lamenting. They were saying all sorts of things, called Kabiesi. Kabiesi said they shouldn't be there. They were not supposed to be there, and all of that. That was how they lamented and lamented and lamented. That the driver even wanted to fight. That the driver wanted to fight, and palace guard were all there. That if they had tried anything, maybe newspaper would have carried it. But at the end of the day, they said nothing happened. They did not try anything. They didn't do more than they were supposed to do. That was how the driver had to go and get people to come and pump the tires so they can leave. And that was how they left. This is what we are hearing. If the information is true, I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.